I am pleased to have you return to my Coin Lady channel. Has just proved, in an official capacity, why XRP, XLM, and HBAR are fully prepared to dethrone the US dollar, and they intend to do it in an incredibly explosive and ridiculous fashion. It seems like you're not quite prepared for something to take place. In today's video, I will be discussing that and much more essential topics. Nevertheless, I would want to begin by discussing the markets today. For the simple reason that much of the market is down today when considering crypto bubbles. Also, I've seen that many of you have been inquiring about the downtime of XRP, HBAR, and XLM. And there's a good reason for this. In fact, I'm about to tell you something that will likely teach you something really useful that will help you become very wealthy. To start, it's true that a couple of cryptocurrencies are seeing positive price movements today. Take a look at the bubble map, or this heat map. It should do the trick. Simply inform me that the majority of the market is falling. I'm seeing it as red. However, I believe that the majority of people are now missing out on a great chance. So let's talk about it here. A lot of folks are freaking out. The markets are red, they say. There is a current purchasing spree among astute investors. Nevertheless, I am straying from the original topic. I wish to discuss this. Looking at XRP in this context, we can see its evolution since December 2nd, when our phenomenal rise ended, putting us at approximately $2.87 per XRP. A fact, after we reached that mark, we did briefly touch 291 the next day, before correcting down to 217 right now. Every single day has been a red day, and this is the point I want to make. I want to show you something quick. If you were buying on every single one of these days, your XRP holdings would have been up since December 2nd. We began at a low of $2.28 on December 3rd, and we reached a new low of $2.28 the following day. If you were to purchase on each of those days, you would receive a 228, and 217, and the day after that, we hit a low of $2.17. Are you ready for this? If you buy XRP at every bottom, then during the next rise we're seeing, when prices drop back down to 262 cents, the average cost of XRP you've amassed will be far cheaper than its average price over the entire duration. Of course, you can gain money if you buy on red days and sell on green ones. Now, in my opinion, that's not a good idea since it might lead to a significant loss of revenue if we do manage to break out and reach new all-time highs. However, the truth remains that you had a chance to purchase XRP for $2 per coin right now if you were buying on all of these red days when we did bottom out. We momentarily dropped to 215 and 219, respectively. So you had a chance at 224, 215, and even right here. Even for a short period of time, on another day, we fell below $2. Keeping that in mind, we are currently trading at $2.16, and it is red day again. So you won't be one of the numerous people who are selling their XRP in a fit of panic, because they can't predict the future of the markets. Join the elite group of whales who are purchasing XRP at these price drops. You will be more happier if we make a full recovery, as we have on every occasion in the past. Here on this candlestick, you can see that we're almost back at the low point we were at on December 9th. And what a fantastic chance it is. We experienced a tremendous rally when we hit these lows. For example, we had a high of $2.72 per XRP on the 17th of December, only after we hit a low of $2 per coin on the 9th. Therefore, I believe that today is a fantastic time to buy. Now that I've cleared that up, let's talk about this Russian news, which is bigger than most people realize. As a result of the global conflicts, the US has imposed sanctions on Russia and Ukraine, among others. As the world's reserve currency, the US has felt the effects on many economies, which are already struggling to keep up with demand for American goods and services. Thus, in order to essentially get around this, in order to evade sanctions, Russia has begun to use cryptocurrencies. To be more precise, Bitcoin has been their medium of exchange. What we have here is essentially the result of centralized banking institutions blocking Russian trading, which Russia accepted. Bitcoin is my preferred method of financial transaction, and you will not be able to stop me. Cryptocurrency is lovely because of that. And naturally, given the current state of politics, there will come a day when no government can control its citizens financially, because individuals will simply be able to utilize cryptocurrencies to avoid such controls. Bitcoin, as we all know, is slow and may serve as a good store of value due to its widespread acceptance as digital gold, but it is not a transactional currency, XRP HBAR. By doing this, Russia is unintentionally teaching the rest of the world that cryptocurrency can be used to circumvent centralized banking institutions in the event of sanctions imposed by an enemy. In many cases, this actually benefits the country in question, as it eliminates the need for intermediaries who derive profits from cross-border payments. At the end of the day, sanctions do not affect Russia. They can cut out the middlemen, who are already pocketing astronomical sums of money for doing what they can do for little to nothing, processing transactions. On top of everything else, they can unlock a plethora of new opportunities for global trade as a result of the dramatic improvement in the processing time for these transactions. Since this is becoming increasingly common, many other countries will likely follow suit. Plus, when these nations learn about alternative cryptocurrencies, like XRP, that are built for international payments and perform far better at this, the situation will be much worse. It seems like a no-brainer now. These individuals have found the perfect cryptocurrency, the XRP. I think it's great that we're witnessing firsthand how Bitcoin addresses these issues. It's a great moment to be a part of the crypto community. Another thing we can observe: Russian energy businesses also stand to gain from the new Bitcoin legislation. Being one of the first countries in the region to embrace Bitcoin is a major move in so many ways. Now the companies can sell to a power-hungry bunch of domestic Bitcoin miners in an industry that is continuing to expand. Though not all countries that Russia conducts deals with cater to crypto yet, being one of the first is still important. Plus, there are plenty of other cryptocurrencies besides Bitcoin that can be mined. There are a lot of others, such Casper, Litecoin, Dogecoin, etc. All of these cryptocurrencies include some sort of proof-of-work system, right? You have my gratitude for taking the time to view my video. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.